So today I want to use my Cerise and my ART7 Wi-Fi in Blackout. Let's learn about it. So in this video, we're going to talk about using my Cerise connected to my iPad through the USB-C cable to transmit CRMX to all my lights, while also having the ART7 connected to my iPad with Wi-Fi to check on my Asteras. These two devices are my favorite combo right now in Blackout, but you can do this with any transmitter that you can hardline via USB-C into your iPad. So the RatPack AKS, the RatPack Satellite, really any transmitter with an Ethernet port will work like this too. Before we get started, I just want to say in this video, we're only using the ART7 Wi-Fi box for the Astera integration in Blackout. We are not using it as a node in addition to our Cerise. You can use your ART7 as an additional universe, but that requires networking it together with your other transmitter, and I won't be showing that in this video. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is open Safari and go to the IP address of my Cerise. Now you're welcome to keep the default IP address that the Cerise ships with. I found that I get better results using this IP address scheme. If you're not comfortable with networking, you can just leave them alone, or you can copy mine. Just note that if you change the IP address of the Cerise, that's going to be the new number that you type into the web browser to get to the Cerise configuration page. I did want to show off this page because it is really important that you change Set as Default Gateway to No. You can do this by clicking the pencil, and this is how you change all of your settings and making sure this is off and then clicking the checkbox. Then the web page will prompt you to reset, and you can reset the device from there. The page will also tell you that if you change the IP address, you'll have to type in that IP address to get back to the page. With that done, let's set up our ART7 Wi-Fi box. A short press and hold of the power button turns it on. Now let's navigate to the Astera Next app. In the Astera page, I'll go Manage Bluetooth Bridges, I'll hit the plus sign, and I'll click this top option for the ART7. You'll see it pop up here, and I'll hit Tap to Bond. You'll notice here it says Connected via Bluetooth. When using the Astera app, I always recommend connecting via Bluetooth. That way you can save the Wi-Fi features for Blackout. The other thing I want to note here is my firmware version. You have to be on 5.15.137 to use the Blackout integration. If you're not on this firmware, check out my Facebook post where I explain how to update. You'll come to this side menu. You'll scroll down to App Settings, go to Lights Background Update, and press and hold this refresh icon, and type in the code Blackout. I've already done this, so I can't show you much more than this, but once you hit OK, you'll be prompted to update with a custom firmware, and that is 5.15.137. After you've updated the firmware, reboot the box, and you can keep going with us. So now that we're on the right firmware, I'm going to hit this arrow to go into the box's settings. I'll go to Wi-Fi settings, and I'll turn access point on and join network off, and then I'll click Done. At this point, I recommend rebooting the ART7. Press and hold the power button, and it'll turn off. Yep. And then short press and hold, it'll turn back on. Now we're all done with the Astera app. Here I am in Blackout, and you can see in link status, I'm connected via Ethernet. I'll click link status and go to connect to Astera. I'll add a new Astera box and make sure I'm on connect via Wi-Fi access point. Again, this is the beauty of this whole setup. I'm connected to my CRMX transmitter via Ethernet, this USB-C cable, but I can also connect to my ART7 via its Wi-Fi. So here we'll put in the pairing pin, which you can see on a sticker on the back of your box. Blackout will then prompt you to join the network. I'll click join, and it will ask you to pick a radio pin. I'll use 4/8, and I'll select US Australia. Then I'll hit connect. And you can see instantly my ART7 pops up. So let's test this out. I'll go into patch, add fixtures, go to the cloud database. I'll search for a Helios tube series. Let's grab a bunch of pixels, do like 8 pixels, and I'll do something crazy like mode 140. We'll patch that in. I'll use my white remote to blue mode my Helios. There it goes. Oh my gosh. At least it's on key side. Now that it's in blue mode, I'll go to link status, connect to Astera, and I'll hit pair with lights. And just like that, it connects. Now in the patch, I'll hit the Astera logo, and I'll hit send to send it the data for the patch. I'll hit enter on the light, and now it's patched. I'll give it a little test. 201 at 20. Looks like it works to me. And then as you can see up at the top, I have the battery life. If I click the Astera logo, I can see the exact battery life, and I can change any of the settings I want. I can flash it white, I can flash it cyan, and I can take back over with DMX control. So as you can see, the ART7 and the Cerise play great together. The only other tip I have for you is the Cerise is really strong, and it broadcasts CRMX on 2.4 gigahertz, which is what the ART7 uses for its Wi-Fi. So I recommend having them spaced apart a little. Right now they're about a foot away from each other and it's working great, so do your own testing, but that's my only other little recommendation. So that's how to set this all up. Let me know in the comments what you want to see more of, and I'll see you next time.